Hello, everyone. I'm Haunted Heifer, and we have Wandering Soul as well. We're going to chit chat today about all the crazy shit we have going on in our lives right now.
A
So,
lot.
first, Tracy, tell us your big news.
Well, I am opening my brick and mortar. Right now it's called the 209 House, but hopefully it'll have a name pretty soon. It will be a coffee shop slash Airbnb for paranormal teams, also an investigation house for them. And I will also be selling my Wandering Soul Emporium stuff, my natural remedies and, uh, gear that paranormal teams have forgotten and things like that will all be sold in there. But it'll be an interesting place for sure.
Heck yeah. We went briefly. I just got to go with you over there briefly, and I can already tell that it's gonna be fun investigating there.
Yeah, it's
Just we were only
active.
there for what, an hour, I guess?
Yeah,
Maybe
just an
hour and a
hour.
half.
Yeah,
And yeah, I could tell they were wanting to communicate. They were
yeah.
like, somebody talk to me. No one's talked to me in forever. They are ready to talk. So that's going to be fun. When do you think that you'll have the Airbnb up and going?
So I'm allowing people right now to stay if they have a cot or like an air mattress or something like that. For $100, they get the whole house, plus $40 a person for the investigation. So it's they could pick either way. So I am doing that now to where they can book, whenever. But uh, Airbnb wise, all the we've got a really cool experience that we're doing for the rooms. So one room is like a Narnia room to where you can go through the wardrobe and it's decorated in like a celestial type thing. We've got some items in there, antique items that may or may not have some energies attached to them. So that was interesting, but it's just fun being able to make a room into an experience. So that's kind of what I've been doing here lately before we open up is creating those worlds within each one of the rooms. So
I
there's
love the
two for
theme
sure
rooms.
rooms. Yeah, there's two for sure rooms right now. We have an artist who is utilizing one of the rooms for now until we're ready to cultivate that. But my poor little ADHD brain, I have to have like one room at a time. So I'm focusing on the celestial room right now with the Narnia thing. So, yeah, so if people wanted a book now, they can reach out to me and we will get them on the list. So I try very hard to make sure that a location that I open up has activity. But it's always taken a while to get those places rolling with other teams coming in and checking it out and talking about it, because that's what this whole paranormal world is about, is word of mouth. Where do you go? Like, does it?
No, I think that I don't think you're going to have trouble with that, honestly, just because the following that you do have already knows that you're legit. So
Yeah,
you're going to know, okay, if Tracy says it's haunted, it's haunted.
it's gonna be haunted. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
my
So
track record so far has been pretty good. So
that's
yeah,
pretty awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm excited about it. I know we will be staying the night here soon. So I'm excited about that. And doing a short, quick investigation within the next week that is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, so. Yeah. And we, I don't remember if I said, I do now have this Friday and Saturday open. So, okay. Yeah, that was a last minute thing. So, if y'all wanted to, it's always open for y'all to where we can maybe
Yes.
do a live
Let's
from there. So
awesome. Let's book Saturday. Put the heifer on
okay.
your calendar.
I got the heifer on my calendar. Gonna put her down.
I love being added to your calendar. I feel so special. We always have a good time.
Yeah, we
Um,
do.
yeah, I'm excited to find out like what equipment the spirits they're like most, and what I'm really hoping for with our first investigation is to get maybe um, some of the spirits' names, like dominant spirits'
Yeah,
names. So
yeah, that would be
that would be cool.
great.
Yeah. So then maybe you can even um, possibly use one of those names for the house.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
or even
But
if they have a suggestion of what they want the house to be called, that would be great
cool.
too. Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah. So I think that we should definitely try all different kinds of equipment. Since it's only going to be the three of us, I think we'll have plenty of time with very little distractions to
yeah,
test all different methods. And I'm sure that they will let us know what they do and don't like pretty quick.
yeah. They've been pretty. Some of the orb video footage has been interesting, and it's been very, very active. And I know there are people who are, oh, orbs versus bugs versus all this, but it's,
They're
I
very
mean,
controversial.
yeah, and there's no furniture in this house. No, the
Really no
heating and air
dust
was
in
off.
the house.
Yeah, and it's the dust, the way that this one orb, it was like it was looking out the window and then decided to come down the stairs and check the parlor and then check the front door. Like it was making
Was,
sure that the house was locked up.
was this the same video that you sent me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one you can tell. I mean, whenever you're looking at the videos, it's like you can tell. Like if you are semi, even halfway experienced in investigating, you will quickly know what's a bug and what's not,
Yeah.
or what's
Oh
dust
yeah.
and what's not. And whenever you have those perfectly, circles that are light, especially the ones that light up,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any dust that lights up or
No.
flickers, or so I don't know. I feel like it's very obvious which ones are and aren't
Yeah.
spirits. But of course, you're always going to have the people online that's like, oh, that's dust, that's this, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
shoot, me though, I'm big into debunking. I'll be
Yeah.
the first one to be like, no, 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 guys, come on. Let's test some shit first.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Like I'm looking forward to, because there's sometimes I'm just like I'm listening to something and I listen to it over and over and over and I'm like, okay, I've listened to it so much now I'm making words up in my own head. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, gotta call the heifer, have her listen to it, and then like put me into a reality check because it's like driving me insane.
I'll be like, girl, really? That was
Yeah,
your stomach.
like,
You didn't
that's
realize your
not
stomach
right.
was growling?
That's not right. That's not it.
I
So,
know. Those words are too perfectly formed. Like, no. What's going on
yeah,
here?
no, this ain't gonna work. So this Saturday, that'll be really good. So we'll be able to do an in-depth investigation with just the three of us and just
Yeah.
sit with the house and see what she does. Because I thought about going ahead and painting the middle room that navy blue tomorrow. So if you're bored tomorrow, you can come on over and we'll just go on a live paint the heifer and a wandering heifer painting the walls.
Yeah, no joke. Shoot. And you know what I have planned this weekend is I'm painting my front door. So,
Oh,
yeah.
what color
So
are you painting it?
it's going to be like a sage green.
Nice.
I think
Those are
that'll look
pretty.
good with the red brick. So,
Yeah, that would be look. Yeah, that sage green is really pretty. We're
yeah.
gonna paint the door of the house a deep purple. So that's gonna be. I was told by the husband I have to wait till March because it won't dry fast enough. And I'm like, dang it.
He's not wrong.
I want to paint it right now. I was like, well, the room will dry because I will put fans on that thing because
Yeah, for sure.
I got
I'm painting
these
our front
gold
door.
stars. The what?
I said, I'm painting our front door. I mean, I do
Yeah.
have a screen door, but still, I'm doing our front door. I mean, as long as it's not raining, like,
Yeah, like today.
yeah, oh my gosh. Can you tell, like, I didn't do much with myself today? I'm like,
No,
nope,
it's nasty. It is
drizzly,
so
nasty,
nasty out
cold.
there.
I just want to wrap up in a blanket with a bowl of soup and binge watch.
Yeah.
Oh, Catfish. That's what I've been binge watching lately. So
Oh, Catfish?
yeah, yeah. I've watched all the dang paranormal shows out there, and I'm like, I haven't watched Catfish in a while. Let's see what's on here. And so I've been binge watching it after work for the last week and a half or so. There's a lot of episodes.
The last thing I binge watched was Night Court, the old
Oh my
Night Court.
gosh.
I watched all like 15 years of Night Court.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, for a good 2 months, I watched Night Court. And then it was like at the end of it, which I knew it was the end, and I was like, I want more. So I started watching the spinoff or the new one that they did. No, I was not.
No.
I was not.
Not
Was not
impressed.
happy.
Mm.
No.
Dang.
So yeah, but no, I feel you. Got to binge watch on days like this. Have something good to sit down and just focus on, other than other stuff. So
Right.
but
Hey,
yeah,
did you-
I'll be painting tomorrow.
Oh, well, that'll be fun. And I think the navy blue is going to be pretty.
Yeah.
That's the room that I was drawn to right whenever we went in, just for that little time. And remember, I scared the crap out of you. I was just sitting there in the middle of the room, like just Indian style, just in the middle of the room, just sitting there. You're like, oh shit, damn it, Heifer. I was drawn here.
Go in there. I didn't even see you go in there, and you were just like, and you were unfazed. That's what got me. Is you were like, you looked up like
What's
a
up?
raccoon in lights, and you were just like, yeah, can I help you?
What are you doing? Like, what's up, Tracy? You want to join me?
Like, come on, let's do this.
I normally don't necessarily do that. I mean, I'm drawn to rooms often, but for whatever whatever reason, words are hard.
Yes, they're so hard.
That room, I just was like, I'm just going to go in here and sit quietly because I feel like that's what I should do right now. And so I normally don't just go sit Indian style in the middle of a room, but that's what I did that night.
Yeah.
And I got a great reaction from you.
Yeah, like if anything, because it was just, you were so quiet, and like I thought you were in another part of the house, and that particular room, it came across one of our voice boxes, and it's another thing I'd really want to do is an Estes method. So do not forget your because that I really feel like we're going to be able to communicate pretty well because they've been able. It's like teaching them. Like I had to do at past locations, I've had to teach the spirits how to utilize, especially when they hadn't seen anybody in 20, 30 years, if not more. So with this location, they've caught on to the cat balls, which I want to say that Ethan is popping in and out of that house.
Okay.
So, and that's his favorite thing are cat balls. And so I want to say that he's been helping teach because Aubrey and I, the lady who owns the Nolan River Coffee Company, Aubrey and I, we were sitting there we weren't even in our office. We decided to sit in that room so that we could, kind of focus on everything because that's the room that basically we feel the best at. And we, in the mower, ideas come to us out of that room. And so we were talking to each other, just not even paying attention. And all of a sudden, it was like you could feel somebody walk into the room. And I told Aubrey's just talking. I just look at her and she goes, "What?" And I was like, I gotta go get equipment. I got up, ran to my equipment. I started keeping my equipment there, ran and got my equipment, ran it back in, put the cat balls down, and the REM pod. And I was like, okay, you don't have to do anything now, but in case you feel, Froggy, touch one of these cat balls or these marbles and they'll light up. So we're sitting there on the floor talking, and the floors are sturdy. They're real. They're real wood. They don't move. They don't creak.
No, they don't. I was surprised with how little creaks I heard in that house.
Yeah. No, they're solid.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. What was that?
I have no clue. That's the second thing that's happened today that I'm like, that sounded like something came crashing down in there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm like, I only have 30 minutes for lunch, so I'll go check that out later. I'm not going to cut into our chit chat time, but holy crap, there it goes again. You hear Hank barking?
Yeah.
That was it. Okay. Oh, I know what that is. Did you hear the squeak or the creak of the door?
Yeah.
Willow just let herself in. That's what it is.
Well, I'm like, oh my God, now Hank is growling. You better run, Heifer. Run.
Yeah, right? That's Willow. She gets on her hind legs and she pulls the handle and she walks backwards to pull the door open, and then she goes through the door.
Oh my God.
I have a video of it on my my personal TikTok page where she opens the door and she'll let the other dogs in too. It's pretty crazy.
Oh my God.
That's what, after I heard the creak of the door, I was like, oh, okay. Earlier today, I heard like a little knock, 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 like, but on the, like, it sounded like it was on the wall. Like it was kind of like hollow-ish, but had the same sound of the door or the wall. And my brother was on the phone with me, and he heard it too. I was like, did you hear that? And I had my earbuds in, so it was probably louder than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it kind of sounded like almost like a pencil or something that kind of bounced in like a glass or something like that. But
yeah.
Like, well, with my earbuds in, it sounded like tap, tap, tap. But anyway, I don't know. Who knows what that could have been?
Yeah.
Anything. But anyway, sorry. Thanks, Willow.
Yeah, thanks, Willow.
You definitely threw us off there. Okay, so I have a question for you. Oh, wait, before we go there. So Justin just built or tore apart and remade, whatever you want to call it, 2 new REM pods. So
nice.
We'll bring those. And then obviously, Estes Method's my favorite. So I'll make sure that we bring that stuff too. So we'll have with your REM pod, my big REM pod, and then the 2 small ones. They're like smaller ones. So we'll have 4 REM pods. So
okay, yeah, that'll cover because it's a big house. I mean, it's not huge, not like the Watson, but it is a big house. So it's got downstairs, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, and upstairs is 3 rooms and a bathroom. So, and it's like when you walk into those rooms, you don't think they're as big as they are, and they are huge. Those are big freaking rooms. So,
those rooms are pretty big, especially that front one upstairs. That one is huge.
Yeah,
at first you're like, okay, this is about the same size as the other, until you realize, oh wait, it goes back this way around the corner, which is pretty cool.
It's a big room.
I have a question for you, so that I've been meaning to text you and ask you about. So what's up with the logo change?
So the logo that the first logo, that was guess about 2.5 years ago. Just, I thought it was pretty. I thought I didn't have my identity then. I was trying to find who I was. I was trying to find my identity. And I kind of put in pieces of what I thought my identity was. Like it was a cherub kind of laying over a grave. And going forward, I am, fast forward 2 years later, I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is not me anymore. I have grown so much as an investigator and uh, I feel as an intricate part to this big paranormal thing, trying to educate and let people know. And so I was like, I need to make a logo that fits me. Not just dealing with, ghost or
Right.
graves. It's more also about preservation and education. And so the reason why I changed it, if you see on my Wandering Soul Emporium, I have a weeping willow,
So that's
which
what I was curious about, because I was like, wait, is this a willow? This isn't a willow tree. I didn't think it was in your new logo.
yeah, it's one that's been blown. Like somebody's trying to blow, like the wind is trying to blow it away. And the symbol of the meaning and purpose behind willow tree, as stories go, is willow trees they can bend and they can mold themselves to work with the wind and with nature, but they never break. They can be pushed around, but by the end of it, they're still there and they're still standing. So that is why I used the willow tree just standing for my Emporium stuff. But the one that you see on the logo, it's being pushed because what I have noticed, and this might be controversial, but what I have noticed is in this paranormal world, in this occupation, if you will, not everybody loves you. Not if you, let's say, if you're making waves, even very very positive waves, you've got a target on your back, whether it's city people who don't understand you, whether it's business owners who want to, like, if you're doing really well with their business and they get greedy, even though you've built them up, and they decide to go with somebody else, or whether it's another paranormal person, who
That happens a lot.
that happens a lot, who
Seems a little symbolic right now.
yeah. Well, I mean, and it's like, it's not all. I have met so many amazing teams and people I want to help because that's who I am. I help people. But I have several times have had people who basically see what I've done and they have attacked me in many different ways, whether it be like, trying to scalp locations, or whether it be trying to muddy who I am and my name. It happens. And so every time it happens, I grow stronger. And the people who have dealt with me and who have done any kind of business with me or even met me know that I just don't play like that. I'm serious about, and like if they come and they attack me, it's like, okay, I don't have time for the negativity. I'm pushing you away, and you can have whatever you want off of that. I'm not going to create drama, but people are going to know.
Right,
People
right.
are going to know, and they're also going to see those actions. So they're going to see that person, and they're going to ask questions. So, yeah, and I've also had big names like threaten to sue me because I voiced my opinion when something wasn't fair, and they've tried to shut me up. So,
Yeah, that's not going to go too far either. So
no,
it's like
no,
really, but
yeah,
we have about 5 minutes left. So
okay.
real quick, you have a big trip coming up next week.
I
Where are you
do.
going?
I'm going to Marfa and Terra Lingua. I'm going West Texas.
So I'm so jealous. Me and Lisa and Becky, that is like been on our bucket list like all year, and we're like, okay, we need to plan this, and we haven't done it yet. So yeah, I'm so jealous right now.
My
But
poor family's being dragged.
well, hey, I think that's they could be drugged to worse places for sure. I
Well,
mean,
and
I
I
would
could
start at
get
the
one of
top.
those little cows from Chick-fil-A and then put your logo on it and do like a Where's Heifer type thing.
Let's
Like,
do it. Do
you
it.
know, like Flat Stanley, but make it the Wandering Heifer. Ooh, yes, let's make it the Wandering Heifer. Like,
Do it.
can't be somewhere, you can take me, and if you can't be somewhere, I will take you. So let's do that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That is okay. Put it on the to-do list.
Yep. A
Before
wandering
you go to
heifer.
Terralingua, because I need to make sure that I'm there.
Yep.
Um,
I've got one. I don't know why my husband bought one, but he did, and I've got her, and I just need to put your logo on her.
yep. So you have that big investigation, and then so starting next week, I'm going to have 4 in a row.
Good grief.
2 are with you, so
Yes.
in no particular order, but we are going to be coming out to Cleburne to investigate the 209 house, or to be determined name house,
Yes.
and the Watson house.
Yay, I'm so excited.
And then we also have Hill House, which, believe it or not, I've never been to, so I'm super excited about that. And Magnolia in Seguin. So that's my
That's cool.
4 investigations over the next 4 weeks. So
The Hill House in Mineral Wells or Gainesville? Which one?
Mineral Wells.
Mineral Wells. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
So, and there's Alexa, stop.
30-minute timer stopped on Crystal's office.
Thanks.
You stopped this one too, so I appreciate that. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome. Well, I show that we've been recording 28 minutes, so we have a couple minutes left. But yeah, I'm really excited to go back out to the Watson house and speak to them again. But I'm super excited about investigating your place. So that
Yeah,
one,
it ought to be fun.
excited. It's going to be, never freaking past, whatever you call, never investigated kind of before in a deep investigation. So I'm super excited about that.
Virgin property.
Yeah, and I feel very honored that you're allowing the heifer to do that. So yeah, and then of course this weekend. So I guess 5 if you want to count your place twice.
Yeah, definitely. Dang, you're going to be a busy lady this week.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, yes, I am.
It's fine. I've had 2 weeks off, so
Yeah.
in a way I'm kind of ready. So
You start jonesing there at the end, so yeah. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of great evidence. I don't blame me if I tap in. I'm like, if I have service in Terralingua, I'm gonna be like, hold on, y'all. I got to check on the heifer. She's supposed to be in the Hill House. I gotta make sure she's okay. Because that Toby, from what I hear, he's a naughty thing. So
we won't be there next week. That's not where we're going to be. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be somewhere else. Well, obviously Seguin. So
yeah,
Magnolia. But
well, that's cool.
Yeah. So and then of course my dad's birthday is next week as well. It's going to be a rush between the Magnolia and his birthday. So it's, hauling butt there, back, whatever. So,
Busy
that's gonna
lady.
be fun. Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited. Like September was balls to the wall, if you will, and so was October. And then I've had 2 or 3 weeks off, so I'm like, okay, I need movement because I've been getting in bed at like 6 p.m. every night.
Yeah, I've noticed. I'll text. I'm like, surely she's not asleep. Oh, I bet she's asleep.
Yeah, I've been, except for last night, I only got like 2.5 hours of sleep last night, but every other night, shoot, I've been asleep. I haven't even seen 9 o'clock.
Oh, man.
I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, shoot, Tracy texted me at like 9:05. I'm like, okay, my old lady is showing.
I'm like, surely she's not asleep.
Yeah, I have been. So I need something to get me going again. So I'm excited. You have a lot going on.
I'm excited to hear about it too.
Yeah, we both have lots of stuff to do over the next several weeks. So, and then you're going to be doing the seance dinner thing.
December 8th is dinner and a seance with Call Me Claire. Amy with Call Me Claire.
Yeah, so you guys get tickets
are on sale.
Yeah, I wish I could do that one.
Person.
All the birthdays and Christmas and all that, like I just can't do it this month, man. I'm jealous, but so all you lucky people, do the very first one out there. It's going to be so awesome.
It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, so we'll have to chat again very soon, maybe halfway through our crazy.
Yeah,
and kind of check in and be like, okay, we haven't completely lost our sanity yet.
We haven't. We're okay. We promise.
Our hair might be like this by then, and lipstick smudged, and
eyeshadow like all up here. Like, what happened?
Who knows? I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to get dressed.
Yeah. Oh crap.
All right, girl. Well, I got to get back to work. Lunchtime is over, so.
All right. Have fun at work.
Yeah, for sure. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.